3,
Yeah, yeah,
3,
3.
4.
5,
So we're gonna
7,
6,
4,
7,
yeah.
2,
8,
90,
9,
14,
10.
Yeah.
72.
I don't even know anymore.
Are we live?
Good.
We've been live. You guys were counting through it when we were live. So literally this video will now just start with you guys all counting.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tom, throw me a number. Throw me a number.
No.
That's a good number.
Do it. Do it.
I hadn't heard of that one before, Tom.
66.
69.
Wow. Can't believe it.
Execute order 66.
Hey, at least it isn't order 666.
Bruh. That's the only way to make it edgier. Or just make it order 420. No, that's not edgy. Yeah, order 666 would be pretty much as edgy as it could get. So, people who are watching, which I assume is none of... I'm gonna post this over on Joe's server.
Order 420.
Order 420. That sounds like... Which I assume is none of... I'm gonna post this over on
The
Joe's server.
420th order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just the D&D podcast with the boys at this point. It's not even really a campaign most of the time.
I'm not
So,
gonna
like,
lie, I have no clue where we left off.
Yeah, we
We
left
talked
off...
to a giant, and
Wait,
that
you guys-
was it.
I think you guys got to the lake.
Yeah, we arrived at the lake and we cut it there.
Yeah, I think so.
Did we? I don't
Did
remember
we?
that bit.
So here's the thing, I don't remember any of the context.
Yeah, it's because it's been 2 weeks. Because
Yeah.
I had... Or 3 weeks, because it was exam week. And then... No! Exam week we had
It's
a session.
2. It's 2.
No, because last week we didn't do it. But
It's been 6 years.
Right, so it's been
I don't
some
know, yeah.
we played.
I think we
Give
did
or
it 2
take.
weeks ago, so it's been 2. In fact, easy way to check. No, I don't actually have that page pulled up. Well, anyway,
I should probably open the roll 20.
you
shouldn't
guys had just arrived. Like, I haven't been using the roll 20, but I'm going to have to because we're actually
You're
gonna have
already
fun.
on the roll 20.
Wait, what?
You've been on the roll 20. You've never left the roll 20, Tim.
Oh.
I can't tell if he's being serious.
Also, the haha funny
yeah.
because Aaron is always on the roll 20s. Like, Aaron, why is your PFP SAO?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, here, Tim, I'm gonna post some proof that you're already on the roll 20. Whether you wanted it or not. Bam. 742 on the roll 20.
You're right, I am. What the heck? Do I have it
Hey,
open on
Brayden.
my laptop?
What?
I need to ask you this in front of the entire internet. What is your opinion on SAO?
Oh, wow. This is going to
Oh,
go
no,
down
not
in history.
again.
I think SAO is overrated.
Alright, I have more evidence.
I think SAO is
Wait,
very
wrong
poorly
image.
written.
I'm sorry, that's my desk.
But I think if you enjoy SAO, that is... Tom, what is that?
It's my desktop background. You want to see it?
Is that your desktop background, Tom?
Yeah, how do I stream that? If I just stream this and then minimize that and this, it's
Okay.
a zoomed in version of Andre. Look at that.
Oh, it's Andre!
Yeah.
It's
who did you think
Andre.
it was?
Oh, I can't
I don't
see it
think
now.
that works. Yeah, oh well.
How did I not write? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely Andre.
How did you not see that as Andre?
I don't know.
Andre Avastora?
Because I'm stupid. Y'all know I like... But anyway, back to SAO. I've never watched it.
Amazing.
So, I think it's kind of overrated. But, I mean, it's cool. I think it's got really good art. I think it's a pretty good looking show. And if someone wants to explain the plot to me in a way that makes logical sense and like
You are now stuck in a video game.
no,
If
but
you
like
die in the video game,
no,
you
all
die
that
in real
makes
life.
sense. It's just an isekai in that regard. But like, in all fairness, I mean, if someone wants to explain to me everything that happens in the show, why it happens, like all the symbolism that I obviously don't get, that'd be
Kirito
cool. But
becomes God.
I don't like.
There you go.
I mean, if it's there, it's hard enough to understand that most people don't. So
No, actually, though, Kirito just becomes God.
Pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Last season,
SAO.
well, yeah,
I
he literally
think
just becomes a god.
I think it's not the show for me. And I think my opinion on it is probably based on the fact that it doesn't appeal to me. Just like most anime. Most anime does not appeal to me. I think everyone in this chat knows that. That's why I don't watch very much. JoJo's is the only anime that I really love. I like FMA,
You said
but
something
not as much.
about anime, and I had to hit the button.
You have a
yeah.
button for that?
Yes.
Of course he does.
Oh, I thought that was just you doing the impression.
No.
Man. You fooled me.
The fool.
No.
Okay, so last we left y'all. Actually, that's a terrible introduction. Last we left
Yeah.
our
Horrible murder hobos?
horrible murder hobos. You were at the frozen lake. You had just arrived there, and I want stealth checks.
What were we doing there?
You were
stealth check, you say?
investigating the strange occupants of the lake, the same machines that you guys were attacked by right before the
right,
desert.
the robot centaurs.
Yeah,
with
the
Mike,
robot
apparently.
centaurs.
I forgot about
Lindra,
that.
right? Yeah. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Cylindra.
So everyone go ahead and add plus 10 to your stealth check.
Excellent.
Okay, that's a 26.
Epic.
Let me just make sure
That's
I get that.
25.
Oh yes, right, Trey, you're Nymath. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yeah, and Nymath has always looked like your profile picture.
Okay, so that's a 31.
Fair enough.
I'm still trying to mark down my spell slot. Okay, I know which spell slot I actually have to mark down now. Alright, so, stealth, you say?
I like Aaron's
I'm
percussion.
trying to remember if I have advantage on this or not. I don't think I do. Well, that's a 35.
Okay.
I like how I'm the lowest stealth check with 25.
Well, y'all
yeah,
are
I
fine.
know, right? Hold on, is it cool if I do some freehand drawing here?
Oh, well, I'm not actually streaming the board, so I don't care. You can do whatever you want.
Nice.
What page are we even on? Whoa, they redid all the UI. Wow. Epic gamer moment, they redid the UI. So
Did
now I can
they?
actually see all of the pages.
Wow.
At the same time?
Gee, if only that was happening when I was streaming this.
I mean, why not? Just stream it now.
Well, I don't have it set up on this computer, because I need to have two browsers open.
Alright, there's my freehand drawing.
This is a lake.
See? It's blue. It's a lake.
I'm gonna screenshot this. Like, can I like image?
Listen, what if we change it up? Okay.
There.
Oh,
here.
That
No, here.
Better
I
lake.
can't actually
Yeah.
screenshot it and send it, but you have to take my word for it. It looks like a lake.
It does look like a lake. What if we just made this all like infographics? Like, we just like say a robot and I copy and paste that a couple times for all the enemy menus.
I mean,
Yes, a lake.
L lake.
I mean, it's not a lake, it would be a logo, but.
Shh. Nope, that's the point. It's a lake.
I'm choking on my spit.
That sounds unhealthy.
Ow. Good gosh. Tom, what have you done?
Why can't I copy and paste robot?
Okay, so yeah, you're at the lake. We've spent 10 minutes doing nothing except me saying I don't like SAO.
And us saying this is a lake.
This is like
10 minutes in and we're already doing exactly what everyone expects our stream to do.
Oh no,
This
the
is a
lake,
lake.
it's gone. What are we going to do? Oh, it's back. We've been consumed.
Anyway, what would you like to do? You are at the frozen lake.
Well, is there anything around, I guess?
A very large frozen lake, some hills, a lot of snow.
I mean,
there is a
do we
lot of
see
snow.
any like very obvious robots kind of just vibing?
Surprisingly
Lenders,
enough, you do not.
because it's
Make
visibly
perception
making a
checks,
snow
all of you.
angel.
Perception checks.
Perception check, you say?
Oh
I'll
right,
leave
is
that up to
Alindra
the
still
scout.
like blind but also not?
No.
No, she cleared that up last section. A
Last
five.
section.
Climatic way.
Uh,
I rolled really low on that
y'all
one.
don't see shit.
Oh.
So
Yes, the wall here is made of wall.
the floor,
The lake here is made of lake.
it's made of
Yes.
ice.
Which is
Nope,
made of
it's made of
water.
Ice is cold.
What is
Can
water
I
made of?
Go out on
It's
the
made of
lake and start looking
oxygen
for a
and
fishing hole.
hydrogen.
Yeah, you can actually. The ice is incredibly solid, firm. Like
Well,
it's not
you just
moving
went
at
out-
all.
You just went out into the middle of the lake. Well, guess what? You get -10 to your stealth
Ooh.
because you're no longer within the pass without a trace range.
Okay.
Oh no, it's only a 15.
Ah, 15's still plenty. Trust me.
But what if he slips?
If you slip, then you'll
Yes.
probably like die,
Because this is ice water.
and
Freezes
also
to
because enemies exist. And if you go below a certain stealth number, you will be detected.
Wait, real quick, just to clarify. So we're just on foot. We like left
Yeah,
our
you kind of
horses
just
and
came on
caravans.
foot.
Wait, we just showed up on foot.
I think you
okay.
had caravans, but you had to get on foot to get closer.
Oh man, I wish
I
I,
couldn't
could
have just
taken
ridden my
robot
horse.
I think you did ride your horses, because I think you guys have enough
Yeah.
horses. But, like, you did
Horses
have
make
to
a
end up on
comeback.
foot.
We just have our robot horses.
For
Listen,
convenience sake, you guys
I
have to be on
have
foot.
combat bonuses for the robot horse. You
That is
don't.
true, you do.
I don't care. I'm still riding my horse.
Okay.
Horse make stealth check.
Oh, yeah, horse has to make stealth check.
What is
Um,
the stealth bonus of a horse?
This is a
if it-
special
If you
horse, though.
dismount, if you dismounted within 30 feet of me, or give or take, it still gets +10.
Okay,
It's
well,
with
thankfully, it has advantage
Yeah,
because
plus
it's
10.
not a real horse.
20.
Yeah, you
It's
guys
not
aren't
a real
detected.
horse.
I think I'm just gonna sit in the middle of the lake and start ritual casting plant growth for fun.
Plant growth.
Oh my god.
Grow plant.
Just a whole bunch of trees just crap us on the lake.
You like
Yeah,
tree?
like swamp trees.
Like what
Yeah.
type of plant growth?
Just gigantic, like redwood trees that survive in the cold. I don't know.
On the ice?
Through the ice.
They're not. You have a very difficult time casting it because in order to cast it, you actually have to have soil that the plant can gain nutrient from. And
Excuse me, the bottom of the lake.
Exactly.
the bottom of the lake does not
Yeah.
seem to be suitable soil.
It's all metal
It's-
down there.
It's all metal.
Call
Either
it.
that or the ice is too thick to actually grow something through and it's just going to the bottom of the lake. Because if it's freezing to the bottom of the lake, there's no water for the tree to grow through.
I just remembered though.
If it's freezing to the
So-
bottom of the lake, I'm pretty sure we have other issues.
You're
Wait,
right.
Like it's not being a
Wait,
fishing
no.
hole.
Can we go back
ever.
to the actual enemies we're facing? Because I just remembered we're fighting robots. that have some kind of wacky, like maybe time travel.
They have net.
So is this like actually a lake, or is it some other substance that isn't water, but also liquid?
Could be liquid nitrogen. Because then you'd all be dead. So.
Yeah, if
Because
I
the
were
freezing
I'd be
point of
dead.
nitrogen is very, very
Three.
cold.
We also wouldn't be able to see the lake. It'd just be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
mist.
I was talking more about some kind of white liquid that shocks you when you stand in it.
Radio area.
Some kind of milky substance.
Y'all suck, you know that.
Yes.
Yes, we
are
Listen,
aware of that.
they're robots that time travel, okay? At least I'm pretty sure they time travel. Yeah, they time travel. Like, they sent us the future in the desert or whatever.
You
That
know,
counts.
I always hated Mercury for this precise reason.
Don't
So,
worry, because Mercury is gone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Mercury is no more.
for those of us not sitting in the middle of the lake, for those of us not sitting in the lake, would we like to go and look for any tracks or anything leading to the or from this lake? You know, staying within 30 feet of me, because you know.
I can agree with looking for robot tracks. Horse. What do your tracks
We got a job
look
to
like?
do.
And I kind of just look at my robot horse. How does the horse respond?
Silence is how the horse responds.
Interesting.
I'm gonna look over at Alindra. We got any leads?
I don't know. I haven't started checking yet because basically I can go by myself and all of you become a lot easier to find, or we can all, sort of go together, except for Mr. sitting in the middle of the lake.
Meditating.
Yeah. It's up to you, not. Oh wait, I have a thing I need to
We'll
check.
start looking for something to track.
Yes,
I will
robot
start-
tracks.
I will start going around the lake with everyone, looking for any tracks of anything leading to or from the lake.
By the way, I'm bringing my robot horse with me. I'm not on it. It's just like within 5 feet of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do we have to make like a survival check or something? Do we find any robot tracks, basically?
You find what looks like hoof marks from like a horse, but significantly deeper than they should be.
All right. So as a note, while tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their size, and then how long ago they passed through the area. Yeah, Ranger.
Size. So some of the hoof marks are actually much
Bigger than a horse?
bigger. There are hoof marks that are like a foot large, and they
Bigger
belong.
than... Let's see. Bigger than the dragon that we fought?
Not the large one. But
Well,
they are. It is definitely at least large in size, on the upper end of large, and most of them are simply medium size.
What?
Like medium size, the size of a horse. That's medium, right? No, horses are large.
Horses are large, yeah.
Okay, then the other ones are huge in size.
They're horse-sized. But
So there
also
are
some of them are bigger.
huge-sized creatures, with horse-looking tracks, right?
So the huge size creatures actually, well, initially you mistake them for the sort of horse tracks because they're of similar size. You actually notice that there are significantly more indentations in the ground, and they end in more of a point than the flat hoof.
All right. Let's see. There's and I start looking through, seeing how many there are.
So there seem to be. You have a very difficult time counting the smaller indentations, the ones that are obviously belong to the bigger creature. However, upon investigation, you notice that there is a large, flattened area that goes pretty much through and between the smaller indentations, as though something was dragged through there.
All right.
And then there are many of the large-sized creatures, hoof prints, and those are obviously you recognize them. They look like horse tracks. Yeah.
Again, through my natural explorer ability, it quoted, while tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their size, and how long ago they passed.
So it looks as though there are 4 of the centaur-like creatures, and of the larger one that you haven't seen, there seems to be 1 of.
All right, so 4 centaur size, larger.
At least.
How long ago ish did they pass through, and which direction?
It looks like they passed through as a group. So you actually see outliers in the centaur prints that are much more fresh. And those seem to be within the last hour. And then the large creature, the oldest prints you can find there are from earlier today. Most of the rest get covered up after then, or before then. And the latest you can find, the most recent, are from 2 hours ago or so, depending on the location.
I thought you said an hour ago was most recent.
Those are for the centaur prints.
Okay. Were those leaving or coming to the lake?
So, they seem to be leaving the lake. You can't see the prints when they're on the lake.
Right. Well,
but they seem to be coming from the lake in some capacity.
Okay. So finish the circle of the lake. Any more prints coming to or from the lake from any other points except for that one point?
As you trace the centaur prints, they seem to be going out from the lake. They make a cycle around the area from dating when they come out of the lake this morning to the hour ago, which is them going back onto the lake. 2 of them do.
Okay.
However, you see no tracks indicating that the larger creature or the other 2 centaurs went back onto the lake.
Right. Well, my question was, are there other points things have walked to or from the lake? Or is this the only spot? Is there one spot that things have walked to or from the lake? Or is there 3 or 4?
There are multiple.
Okay. Roughly how far apart are they?
One of them is
just opposite the lake, or
so if you take a point in the center of the lake, treat it as a circle, effectively for the point of this.
Right.
Take a line from the center of the lake to where you are. There's a line about 90 degrees away from that. There's another point, and that's where the larger creature came from.
Okay.
And then all the centaur-like creatures that went through the place you are from, and 2 of the ones that. They're split evenly between those 2 points of where they came from.
Okay. Cool. That was a lot harder than Alright, cool. I relay this information to the rest of the party. It looks like roughly the same size as the centaurs we fought, and one fair bit larger one, as you can see by those tracks there. And you said that 2 of the centaurs were at the lake someplace?
Yeah.
Basically, in the lake?
They were...
2 of them appear to be in the lake. 2 of them are out and about, and so is the larger.
So, they walk onto the lake, and you can't track them from the point where they got on the lake.
Right.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? It's possible there's a large ice cave there, and that it's just disguised by illusions.
Do I feel the large ice cave while casting
Interesting.
plant growth?
You don't feel any sort of place where there would be soil. But theoretically, of course, there could still be a fully ice-covered cave down there that's preventing you from
Hold
casting.
on a minute, I have an idea. I get on my horse and go over to Nymeth. Nymeth.
And you lose the +10 to your stealth?
Yes.
He still has a higher
16 and
stealth than me.
10. Well, the horse has a 10. Last time I checked. Because it's a horse.
Well, it
Does
does have
anything
advantage.
happen as I ride to Nymeth?
Mr. DM Man did say it had advantage, so just check
Yeah.
again.
True. Might as well roll that again. Yeah, the horse has a 10. So, what happens as I ride to Nymeth?
Nothing in particular happens.
Okay. Nymeth, where is your sword?
I pull it out.
Alright. I want you to smash it into the ice.
Shall I enhance it?
No, you're strong enough. Go.
Whack. Do I
What
need to
happens?
roll attack?
Hmm?
Do I need to roll any kind of attack for hitting
No.
the ice?
Okay.
But are you sure you want to do it?
Yeah, we're stabbing the ice.
Okay. As
Like
you
hilt
stab
in
the
reverse
ice,
grip,
you
stab straight
actually
down.
see the ice around the sword as you stab it and crack around you. And this isn't normal. For the thickness of how the ice appears, it should not be cracking so easily.
Mhm.
I need acrobatic saves from all of you who are standing on the ice.
Yes. Including my... What is the acrobatics of a horse?
Oh,
This is
you're
why
on the
I like
horse.
my horse.
I think
That's
he
kind of an
means-
auto fail.
I will
Okay.
grab the horse and Misty Step.
Misty
Okay.
Step
About me?
doesn't take a horse with you. Misty Step
I
is
can't
only
take
yourself.
anything?
No,
It's
just
only
yourself
myself?
that you're carrying.
Goodbye.
Unless you can
Well,
lift
I'm
a
carrying
You're
horse
horse.
thinking
now.
dimension door.
Crap.
Trey.
Listen,
And
it's all
dimension
part.
door
It's all
creatures
part of the
same size
plan.
or smaller.
All part of the plan.
I mean,
Hey Brady, I
your-
think
your
there's
horse
something wrong
is
with your camera.
resummonable, right?
My camera?
Yeah,
No,
his horse
isn't.
is.
Mine is.
Yeah, my
Right,
camera's
but
not on.
your-
Listen, no, we know it's not. Listen, so okay, here's the thought process going on in Julius's head, right? You said something about an ice cave. What's the best way to find out if there's an ice cave? Get rid of the ice. Simple. And we know
Fair enough.
that the ice isn't thick enough
I
that it
just
should
looked at
be.
Discord.
Therefore, ice cave. Therefore, I fall
Oh,
in the
God.
ice cave. Success.
You know what? Fine.
What?
I'll go with him. Even though my first
Listen, it's
instinct-
easy. Step 1,
I'll see
smash the
Julius
ice.
not
Step
panic
2,
and just-
fall in the cave. Step 3, question mark. Step 4, profit.
So
It's
anyway,
simple.
do you guys go in the cave or stay on the surface?
Yes,
Well,
I
okay,
choose
we're
to
going down.
fall.
Who goes in the cave?
Me, my horse, and Nymeth.
Mhm.
Tim?
Well, I mean, I'm still standing on the edge of the lake, looking at them just hit the ice, and then it just collapses. or something.
How far down is it? Question mark.
Well, as you see them fall, it seems
Yes.
to be at least 10 feet
Well, I mean,
into a very sizable cavity that you cannot see the full of. It's littered with stalagmites
Ceiling
and
or floor?
stalactites. There's both of them, so I don't have to decide which one is which. And is very slick. Like the floor seems very slick. They slide. They actually fall onto near the side of it where it's sloped, and they slide down a little bit to the more center area.
Ooh, fun.
And as the ice cracks, it makes a lot of noise as it falls. And you all on the surface, and you guys down here hear it faintly, hear some sort of mechanical whir, as well as the movement of something very large. Tim, you can assume it is the huge creature you saw earlier.
Right. Which direction is it coming from? The woods or?
The woods behind you.
Well, gonna crouch down in the snow, just ready, fake holler to do some shooting if need be.
Yep.
I'll just limber up, I guess. Roll my shoulders and get ready.
So, Tom and Trey, your characters are in the ice cave. Aaron and Tim, your
Yes.
characters are not, I presume.
Well, I'm asking how far down is it?
10 feet.
Oh, so do
Well,
we take any fall
Guess
damage?
what I have? I have a spell called Misty Step that I can just
Yep.
and
Why?
use.
It's a
Were you with
10-foot
us?
drop.
No,
He's Misty stepping down.
Wait, how big is this lake?
Very large. The ice that cracks here is only a small portion of it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the
Okay.
center of the lake.
It would take you a
Well,
long time to walk to the center of the lake, so I assume you were, like, pretty far out, but not, like, far enough. You were
They would have probably had enough time, seeing as though we did a full circuit.
you were
Yeah.
at least a dozen yards out.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
So, do we take any fall damage?
You guys do. You each take 1d6.
Okay, and so does my horse.
Yeah, your
Man,
horse
I wish I had
does.
that horse stat block. And I hope this horse is actually tanky.
So anyway, all of you on the surface, you see this large mechanical thing emerge from over a small hill between you and the woods, and launch itself basically into the area nearby the lake. So I'm going to try and describe it. It's made of metal, quite obviously. It has like a humanoid upper torso and head, and near its front, it's got four sets of legs, each ending with a point, kind of like a spider, and a giant abdomen-like thing trailing behind it that is dragging on the ground.
So it's a huge mechanical centaur spider.
Yes, effectively.
It's a huge drider.
Yeah, so the humanoid part is normal humanoid size, but the rest is massive. So, yeah. It's basically a giant drider. That's mechanical.
Huh. Well then. I'm going to watch it, and if it starts heading towards where the rest of the people are, let me know. Is it like heading towards the area of the lake where they fell down?
It is standing nearby there, yes.
Okay. I thought I was in between it and that.
You aren't anymore. It moved quickly enough that it kind of, when it went over the hill, it kind of flung itself down and onto the side of what is effectively the riverbank, but frozen. And so it stays there for a moment, seems to scan the surroundings, and then... And then it goes into the... It goes into this large icy area, which is the caves. And so the way it gets in there is it kind of slides down and scuttles along across the ground until it stands between you, the people.
Well, if it's going down into the place where they just broke into, I would, do some
Okay.
stuff.
You want to attack it?
Yeah, I'm
Y'all roll
going to go
initiative.
ahead. Hexblade's curse it.
Well, I still haven't jumped down, so I am also here. Just to be
Yeah.
clear.
I know, but
I'm just to be clear because I did bring up Misty Step earlier, and I wanted to be clear that I didn't actually
Breathe.
cast it.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Fine.
Should I roll initiative?
Uh,
Yeah,
I'll
if
see
you
the
want.
DM.
Everyone should roll
Let me-
initiative.
Let me actually select my token here.
Pink.
oh yeah, I should do that too.
I don't have a token. Well,
Just drag one on.
So here's
would I
an interesting
re-roll, or
question.
would you prefer if
Dungeon
I just waited?
Master.
Oh, Dungeon
This-
Master might have to add initiative.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Dungeon
need to add an
Master.
initiative tracker.
Does the horse have a stat block yet?
No.
Interesting.
Mr. DM, do you want to add that number directly, or do you want me to re-roll?
I want everyone to re-roll. That makes
Got
my
it.
life
Okay.
easier.
So if there is no stat block for the horse, would you prefer it if we just pretend it doesn't exist for now because we don't know how strong or weak it is?
It's a non-combatant.
Sure.
We left it on the bank of the shore.
Yeah, the horse no longer exists.
It teleported back.
It's not made to fight, so it does not have the ability to do so.
I love how Roll20 gives me a red number, but it's a 22.16.
Yep. So anyway,
Yeah.
Alindra, you're up first.
What do you? Because you're rolling 2d20s there.
Yeah, I have advantage on initiative.
Oh, I see.
Oh god, I closed the character page again. I need to stop doing that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and Hexblade's Curse, the big one that's is, there. I think I'm hidden from it because I think I have a 35 or something. Yeah, 35 stealth. So, and it hasn't acted yet, so it doesn't matter. I have advantage anyway. Public roll. Advantage. Let me just make sure I don't have one accuracy or something like that. I do. Gonna go ahead and reroll the 8. What is my bonus to Fey Caller? 11. Oh, wait. I have to put space. So it's a 24 to hit.
Hit.
All right. So it's 11 4, so 15 magic pierce on the first attack.
Okay.
And second attack. Of a crit.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and Eldritch Smite. What level am I? Oh gosh, I don't remember what spell slot this is. What level? 1 second. Sorry. Fourth level. Okay. So that'd be 5d8. So that'd be 10d8 because of crit. So that's 50, 60, 64 damage No, sorry. That's 68 damage now, and then it'll take 68 damage at the end of its turn because Fey Caller's crit thing. Oh, and I will expend a charge of Fey Caller to
Okay.
also do damage. All right, there we go. Sorry. Moment. Charge. 4, 6. I need to remember to add the space. So it's 78 total damage, and I'll take 78. And sorry.
Okay.
Are we supposed to see this B minus 15, B minus 68,
Yes.
B minus 10? Okay.
So, it is 8:20. I know not much has happened, but I realized. Huh?
Hmm?
78.
Oh, I'm,
What does that
because
mean
Fey
again?
Caller. Because Fey Caller's ability is
78
if
damage.
it's over 30 damage, it takes half the damage I dealt end of its next turn. But crit is double damage, or it takes the same amount of damage as I dealt the end of its next turn. So I'm just
Okay.
noting that to you.
Well, anyway, that's where we're gonna end the session for now. I know it's a bit
Alright.
early, but we will pick this back up next time.